Awakening. You wake to silence. Not the comforting quiet of an empty house, but the stripped, clinical silence of every signal gone. Your phone wakes you with a dead screen. No emails, no pings. A blank where your world should be. You think it's a local outage. You boot your laptop. No browser loads. You jab at the router. No blinking lights. Only a dull, final amber. You step outside. Neighbors are on their stoops, faces pale and flat. Nobody is scrolling. Eyes scan the sky like they're expecting a satellite to fall down and hand them answers. You call your friend, voicemail, you call again. No carrier tones, just eerie, continuous nothing. Your first real thought, it's temporary. A glitch. A story for tomorrow's feeds. You go back inside and try the news app. Blank. A cold knot settles in your gut. This isn't a glitch. This is an ending. Denial, you scrape at explanations.
This is just as temporary. You sure about that? Yeah, totally.
A massive cyber attack, someone says. Government glitch.
I'm telling you, it was aliens! Aliens? Be serious, it's a government test.
No way, it's a new tech demo.
A tech demo that blocks out the sun? Exactly, it's all connected! This is a massive cyber attack. It's everywhere.
I heard about it, but a sunspot flare too?
Yes, it's disrupting everything.
So the flare is making it worse?
You spend hours refreshing routers, restarting devices, pleading with inanimate plastic. You argue with strangers on the sidewalk about what to do.
Please, just work this time. Come on, connect! Why won't you respond? One last try, please. The grocery is closer. Let's go there. No, the city center has what we need. That's too far. You're wasting time. Fine, but I'm not happy about it. Let's just move.
You go to the grocery. The checkout is manual. A cashier uses a pen to circle prices in a ledger. People still buy food. They still drive. There's a thin thread of normal. You cling to it. You tell yourself, information is missing, not life. You tell yourself, systems can rebuild, and yet the restaurant won't accept your card.
Sorry, it's declined. Cash only. Declined? But I just used it. Sorry, cash only today. Oh, okay then.
The gas pump refuses the credit app. You fumble cash you didn't know you had. You feel the first real, bright edge of panic. Silence. The news isn't just offline. It's gone. The anchors who always knew what to say.
Breaking news. The situation remains fluid, with no new developments to report. We are monitoring the story closely and will bring you updates as they come in. Stay tuned for more on this developing story.
Systems offline? Seriously? Yeah, what are we supposed to do now? Sorry, the system crashed. We can't do anything. This is ridiculous.
You stand before a bank that can't process accounts. No one can verify identity online. ATMs spit warnings. Hospitals print forms and ask people to wait. Medical records are trapped in servers that are now mute.
In a busy hospital, the paperwork never stops.
Please take this and wait in line.
It won't be much longer now. The line grows, but answers
A
don't.
nurse pulls you aside and her eyes are tired and animal.
We were so dependent.
The silence breeds rumor. Falsehood becomes a currency in itself. You listen to a man swear the internet was a test, a reset, a purge. You hear something about satellites falling like rain. Someone says it's forever. You don't let yourself believe that part. Fracture systems aren't just down, they're fractured. Supply chains that used to hum with invisible orders
The
begin to
internet
stutter.
was a test! A test, the crowd is listening. A reset! A purge! They want to believe, and you are not ready! Satellites are falling like rain. It's raining down on us right now. We have to warn everyone. It's over. Everything's changing. It's forever. No, I can't accept that. You have to. It's the truth. I refuse to believe it. This notice is stamped Level 4. Level 4? What does that mean?
It means our systems aren't just down, they're broken apart. So the diagram shows fractured input, a complete systemic breakdown. The logistics yard is at a standstill. Trucks idle, pallets are half unloaded, and workers are frustrated. The supply chain is beginning to stutter. This is just the start of a much bigger problem. On the left, shelves are still stocked with fresh fruit. Just temporary, supply chains are catching up. But on the right, they're already bare. This is getting worse every day. Scarcity is becoming normal. Due to shortages, we must ration key medicines. Each customer receives a limited supply. Please take only what's needed. Thank you for your understanding.
Insulin, please.
Let me check.
It's urgent. My son needs it.
I'm sorry, we're out.
Note. Please.
These security cameras are supposed to be watching, but look. Their screens are blind, marked with X's. We're exposed out here. Anything could be watching us from the shadows. The city lights flicker tonight, unreliable and dim. Power's unstable, leaving us in the dark. We're left wondering about our fragile grid. What happens when the lights go out for good? On this quiet block, neighbors are using this board to exchange goods and skills. I'll offer welding. Who needs exactly? Now, who has what matters more than before? We're recalibrating our social currency network.
Barter whispers through neighborhoods. Batteries for water, prescriptions for petrol. You watch people you knew as weekday commuters learning to wield tools. You see managers become organizers. The mayor starts doing doorstep announcements. People form lines for municipal notices scrawled on paper. Power grids are strained. Energy companies can't coordinate across their usual networks. They send crews out to patch manually. The first violent confrontations flare when a delivery truck is hijacked for dinner. You feel an animal caution sleeping in your chest.
Power grids are strained. Coordination is failing. Manual reroute isn't working. We need more power. Shifting loads now. It's not enough. Improvisation is our only option.
True costs beyond inconvenience. Costs compute. You discover what the internet did to society kept fingers out of 1,000 pies. Credit freezes mean paychecks are islands. Small businesses choke. Hospitals delay surgeries for lack of data. Airlines ground flights because navigation logs and maintenance records are unreachable. The economy doesn't stop gracefully. It stutters and hacks at survival.
This bulletin lists our skills. See? The welder neighbor can weld. And the generator repair neighbor can tune generators. Our skills are our capital. This should get it running again. We're so grateful. This means a lot.
You're a lifesaver.
Just doing my part. Your skills really hold us together.
You feel fear for your family as the pharmacy runs low. You bargain with a stoic face you've never used before. Every transaction is now a moral test.
Offline secrets become messy, physical prizes. As old enemies resurface, privacy turns into a brittle, vulnerable thing.
Dark market and new rules. Black markets bloom like mold. Information becomes contraband. Those who hoarded caches of offline content are suddenly kings. Old hackers become valuable in a different sense. Not for crashing systems, but for patching them without the web. You encounter people selling maps printed before the internet era. Topographic, conduit maps, paper lists. You learn there's a new economy. Authenticity verified by handwriting, by notary stamps, by trusted neighbors. Communication becomes physical. Couriers on bikes carry thumb drives like lifeblood. You start carrying a small notebook. You learn to write clearly. You memorize numbers.
42.
You meet a woman who speaks of a ham radio club that might link regions. There's hope in static and Morse. But hope has teeth. Groups form that control information routes.
We control the routes. You want in? Earn it. What do you need from us? Favors. And absolute allegiance. No questions. We understand. We are in. This is it. Decide now. Are you in? I don't know. It's a big step. There's no time. Join us. Control the route. But what about the consequences? Decide. Now.
Will you shelter those who can fix a generator but steal what little you have?
Evening. I'm the generator fixer. I can repair your community unit. Why come here? We have nothing to trade. I need shelter. In return to I fix it. What kind of resources?
In a world without instant transparency, power is opaque and dangerous. Nothing returns, not in the way you knew it. You accept that the internet's disappearance reshapes the map of power. You can be small and survive, trading skills and kindness. Or you can chase control and become someone else. You stand on your porch at dusk and weigh it. Your neighbor knocks, holding a thermos and a list of names. They ask for help to deliver supplies to an elderly block. It's small. It's dangerous. You think of the mother who needed insulin. You think of the kind of person you want to be when the lights come on, if they ever do. You take the list. You put on your jacket. You grab your notebook. You walk into the dark with a lantern and 2 candles. Your phone is a paperweight now. Your mind hums with old instincts. Adapt, collaborate, conserve. You learn to read a sky that no longer promises constant connectivity. You learn to listen. Neighbors share stories and tools. Kids learn to play without screens and scar louder laughs. The city grows quieter and more human in raw, awkward ways. Not safer, not easy, different. You become one of the people who keep a patch of the world going. You learn to sleep in shifts. You learn to look around corners. You learn to question the old conveniences you took for granted. The internet was a lifeline, yes, but also a cushion that masked fragilities. Now, with that cushion gone, the world sharpens. You're terrified sometimes. You're brave sometimes without meaning to be. You hold a candle for someone else. That small warmth is your answer. It won't fix systems overnight. It won't bring back streaming or instant truth. But it will keep people alive long enough to rebuild trust, to reweave networks by hand. And in that silence, you learn how loud humanity can be when it finally listens.